This happened just a few weeks ago. I work the night shift at a Walmart. It's not a terrible job, but over time it messes with your head. The days blend together. You lose track of time. Everything feels like a loop. Same shelves every night, same boxes to unpack, same boring routine. The only sound is the constant buzz of those fluorescent lights above. It never changes. You just exist there, moving through the motions. I usually work in electronics. It's the quietest section. At 2 a.m, nobody is rushing in to buy a TV or a charger. Most people wandering around are just bored or killing time. Sometimes truckers come in to grab snacks or a phone cable before heading back out. You get used to seeing random faces. Nothing ever really happens. That's why I remember that night so clearly. It started with a man. I noticed him from a distance. He wasn't doing anything strange at first, just walking slowly through the aisles. I figured he was waiting for someone or just browsing. But after a few minutes, I realized he wasn't looking at any products. He wasn't picking anything up. He was just there, always nearby. Every time I lifted my head, he was a little closer. He would stand by the clearance section, completely still, not moving, not looking at the items, just staring in my direction. Something about it felt wrong. Deep in my gut, I felt uneasy. I tried to ignore it, told myself I was being paranoid. The store is huge. Maybe he's just tired. But his movements were weird. He would appear, then disappear, then show up again in another aisle. He never approached me, never tried to talk. It was like he wanted me to notice him, like he was letting me know he was there. That scared me more than if he had just walked up to me. I reached for my radio to call a coworker. That's when I realized the batteries were dead. No sound, no way to reach anyone. I was alone in that section with this man watching me. I started thinking about walking to the front, finding a manager. But before I could move, I felt a hand grab my arm. It wrapped around tight. I almost screamed. My heart jumped into my throat. Then a woman's voice cut through the silence, loud and cheerful. "There you are," she exclaimed. I turned, completely confused. I had never seen this woman in my entire life. She was smiling like she knew me, like we were old friends. Her grip on my arm was firm, almost too firm. Before I could say anything, she pulled me close and whispered in my ear. Her voice changed completely. It became low and serious. "That man has been recording you," she whispered urgently. "Don't look back. Just follow me. Act normal." My blood went cold. I turned my head just slightly. The man was still there, but now he wasn't hiding it. He was staring directly at me. His face was blank. No expression at all. Fear took over. I didn't question her. I let her pull me away. I was so grateful that someone had noticed, that a stranger would step in to help me like that. I held on to her arm tightly. She kept up the act as we walked, chatting loudly about made-up things, a trip we supposedly took, jokes we shared. I couldn't focus on her words. My mind was stuck on that man. Was he really recording me? Why? What did he want? I wanted to look back, to see if he was following, but I couldn't. I was too scared to turn around. I just kept moving with her. She walked fast, pulling me through aisles, past toys, past clothing, past grocery. I didn't pay attention to where we were going. I just wanted to get away from that man. After a while, I gathered the courage to glance behind me. He was gone. I felt a wave of relief. "He's not there anymore," I told her. "We should find my manager now." But she didn't stop. She kept walking. Her grip on my arm got tighter. "He's still around," she said. "Just hiding. We need to keep going." I thought that was strange, but I followed. I said to her, "It's okay now. There are other employees nearby. We're safe." She ignored me completely, just kept pulling me forward. Her pace got faster, more urgent. That's when I started to feel weird about it. Why wasn't she stopping? Why wasn't she letting go? I told her firmly, "You can let go now. I'm okay." But her grip only got stronger. She turned to me and smiled. But it wasn't a nice smile. Something was wrong with it. Her eyes didn't match her mouth. "Just a little further," she said. Her voice was different now. I finally looked around and realized where we were. We had passed all the customer areas. No more registers. No more shopping carts. We were near the warehouse section in the back. The lights were dimmer here. The aisles were empty. No customers. No employees. Just rows of boxes and steel shelves. My heart started pounding again, but for a different reason. I looked ahead. Beyond the warehouse I saw a door, the side exit, the one with no cameras. The door they use for loading trucks at night. Why was she taking me there? It hit me like a punch. She wasn't saving me. She was taking me somewhere. She was working with him. The man was a distraction. She was the real danger. I had walked right into it. Panic exploded inside me. Without thinking, I screamed. I really screamed. Loud as I could. And I yanked my arm with all my strength, twisting as hard as I could. She wasn't expecting it. Her grip slipped just enough. I pulled free and stumbled back. For a second, we just stared at each other. Her face changed. The fake smile was gone. I turned and ran. I ran as fast as I could toward the front of the store. Behind me, I heard her voice. She was yelling, but not threats. She was yelling my name. My actual name. She screamed, "Come back, please." And then she said my name again. The name I never told her. The name that wasn't on my vest. How did she know? How did she know who I was? I didn't stop. I kept running until I saw a coworker rushing toward me. He had heard my scream. I was crying at that point. I told him to call security. Call the police. Now. Security came fast. But when they searched the store, the woman was gone. The man was gone too. It was like they vanished. Other employees said they saw nothing unusual. They pulled the security footage, and there they were, the man and the woman, walking into the store together. They came in at the same time. They were partners the whole time. The man's face was clear on camera. Perfect view. But the woman, her face was always turned away, in every single frame, like she knew exactly where the cameras were. She had planned it all, every step, the way she grabbed me, the way she pretended to be my friend, the way she led me toward that exit. It was all calculated, all deliberate. The police said it was a failed abduction attempt. They're still looking for the man because we have his face. But the woman, she's a ghost. No clear image of her at all. But here's the part that keeps me up at night. How did she know my name? She said it. She called out to me by name, not a random name. My real name, the one I never gave her. That means they didn't just pick me randomly that night. They knew who I was. They came for me specifically, and that terrifies me more than anything else.